Imagine a night so clear the stars felt close enough to touch. Far in the east, one star shone brighter than all the rest. 3 wise men, Caspar, Melchior, and Balthazar, scholars, dreamers, star watchers, saw it and knew something wonderful had begun. A new king was born. Not just any king, a king for the whole world. So they packed treasures, mounted their camels, and followed the star across deserts and hills, hearts full of hope. They first arrived in Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the child born King of the Jews? We saw his star and came to worship him." The city buzzed. King Herod, powerful, cunning, and fearful, heard the words and felt his throne shake. He smiled on the outside, but inside worry turned to fear. Herod secretly called the wise men and said, "When did the star appear?" Then he sent them to Bethlehem. "Go find the child and tell me, so I can worship him too." But his heart was dark. He planned to hurt the little king. The star guided the wise men straight to the door. Inside, they found Mary, gentle and kind, wearing a soft blue veil, holding baby Jesus, glowing softly in his white swaddle, and Joseph, strong and protective, standing nearby. The wise men knelt in wonder and opened their treasures. Gold for a king, frankincense for the divine, and myrrh, a gift of love that would one day heal the world. It was a holy, quiet moment. Kings bowing to a tiny child, the world turning upside down in the softest, most wondrous way. That night, God spoke to the wise men in a dream. "Go home another way, do not return to Herod." And Joseph too had a dream. "Take the child and his mother, flee to Egypt. Herod wants to hurt him. Stay there until it is safe." Joseph didn't hesitate. In the dark of night, he gathered Mary and baby Jesus and hurried away on a humble donkey, guided and protected by God's quiet voice. Back in Bethlehem, Herod waited and waited. When the wise men never returned, his anger turned cruel. In fear and fury, he ordered something terrible. Every little boy 2 years old and under in Bethlehem and nearby was taken. Mothers wept loud and long, just as a prophecy had foretold, Rachel weeping for her children, refusing to be comforted. But God's little family was already safe in Egypt. They stayed hidden, protected, and loved. Years later, when Herod died, an angel came again and said, "It is safe now, go home." Joseph, Mary, and Jesus returned. Not to Bethlehem, but to a quiet town called Nazareth, where Jesus grew strong, kind, and loved by his family. That shining star had led the wise men to worship. God's dreams had kept danger away. And in the middle of it all was a tiny baby, full of love, light, and a promise that no shadow could ever put out. Because even when kings rage and nights grow dark, God's love finds a way, always.